everyone, I'm David, a beauty director here at Sephora, and this video is all about a popular skincare ingredient that you may have heard of recently, especially recently, called Squalane. This is an ingredient that you might actually be using already in one of your products, or you may have heard about it and have found yourself a little interested to learn a little bit more. So in this video, which is a beauty newbie video, so that means I'm going to break it down in a very simple and understandable way so that you can figure out if Squalane is something that you really want to incorporate into your skincare routine, or if you just want to look and see if you're already using it. So let's jump right in. So Squalane is a ingredient or a molecule that's actually already in your skin. Now when it's in your skin, and this is kind of important to know, it's actually called squalene. So you may hear this word often referred to with the two of them. The reason that you don't find squalene in the beauty products you use is because squalene, which is really great for our skin, it actually doesn't last well in a product on a shelf. It's very quick to decay. So they put it through a really quick process, which just makes it stable and safe, and that's how we get Squalane. And that's about all you need to know about the difference between the two of them. It reacts the same, it does the exact same stuff, and it's just as good for your skin as what you produce naturally, that Squalane. The only thing is, as we get older, we stop producing this molecule, which is so essential. So what can Squalane add to your skin? There's three benefits that I think are really the most key elements of why this is such a wonderful ingredient, and you're gonna see it in a lot of skincare, or you may wanna find it. Reason one, Squalane is fantastic at helping to fortify and strengthen your natural skin's barrier. Being that this molecule is already in our skin, adding it to your skincare routine helps to boost that level of Squalane in your skin's barrier, which keeps it stronger. Strong skin barrier is essential to healthy skin. It's essential to really beautiful looking skin, youthful skin, like everything you should be thinking about. Definitely focusing on strengthening that natural skin's barrier. Now, the second benefit that I think is really important and often forgotten when we think about our skincare is Squalane is excellent at hydrating your skin, but locking in that moisture. And that's the key element, right? We think about, I'm gonna apply a moisturizer and it's gonna stay there all day. That's not always the case. A lot of times the environment around us can pull hydration out of our skin. So if you're somebody who finds yourself constantly in a state of drier skin, irritated skin, itchy skin, you could potentially be somebody who is losing the hydration throughout the day. Squalane is excellent at sitting in the skin layer, that top skin layer, hydrating down and also locking all that moisture in. So it's wonderful, wonderful protectant and emollient. And then the third benefit, which I think is also fantastic, and we are all gonna love this one, it's the 3 S's, as I like to call it. Softer, supple, smoother skin. And who doesn't want that, right? And the reason we say that is because, like I said, Squalane is such an incredible emollient. So when you think about your skin, if your skin is too hard or brittle or dry, as it has to move because we move our face, it can crack, right? And you get these microscopic cracks, and that's ways for damage to show up, premature signs of aging, environmental stressors. But when you have a good emollient to your skin, it will move. So it can move without breaking. And when it does that, then it's more flexible, it's more resilient, it's softer, it's supple, it's smoother. So overall, the 3 benefits of Squalane really lead lead you to healthier and more beautiful looking skin. So let's jump into some products. Okay, so the first product I'm going to talk about is a cleanser, right in the beginning of our skincare routine. So this is from Biossance, and this is the Squalane Antioxidant Cleansing Oil. Great cleanser. Now, first of all, I'm a big advocate of oil cleansers, especially for people with drier skin, especially for people with sensitive or easily irritated skin. And the reason for that is oil cleansers really maintain hydration in the skin. So they're excellent at cleaning your skin because remember, nothing is oil proof. So even the most waterproof makeup cannot survive oil cleansers. You just can't. And that's a good thing. So when you're using an oil cleanser, you're really getting an incredible clean, but you're also not stripping your skin. So right from your first step, right from your cleanser, you're getting a powerhouse skincare product that's gonna clean your skin, remove all the makeup, plus leave it feeling and looking good. Now, one tip when it comes to oil cleansers that I will say is very key to remember when you're using them. Oil cleansers, I find across the board, are best applied on dry skin. So remember, oil and water, they don't like to mix, right? You gotta really force them together. So if your face is wet and you put an oil cleanser on, the water is actually gonna try and push that oil off. So start with your skin dry, massage it around, and as you're massaging this oil around, you're gonna be picking up all the dirt and debris. Then as you add water into the cleaning process, you'll be slowing off that oil that's captured and grabbed all that dirt and removed it. So that's a great way to think about oil cleansers. It's a little bit different than some of the other normal cleansers where you wanna do it with a wet face, but trust me, the results are fantastic. Okay, so up next, we're gonna go to a moisturizer, and this one's from a brand called Alpine Beauty. This is their Plant Genius Melt Moisturizers with Squalane and bakuchiol. Now, the reason I chose this one is because I wanted to talk about another aspect of Squalane. Squalane is great at doing all those things that I said, but one thing that's really cool about it is it's super lightweight and it's not greasy. So even though a lot of times you will see Squalane paired with an oil, because they do work well together, it is a lipid, so it works well with oils, it is essentially an oil, but it's also not oily. And this is a great example of that. So this moisturizer, super hydrating, super plumping on the skin. It's packed with vitamin C, which is a great antioxidant. It's just a wonderful ingredient for addressing all the visible signs of aging. So if you could think about a visible sign of aging, vitamin C is gonna help to address it. Then you've got the squalane in here, which is a plant-derived squalane, like they all are. And it's really gonna help you with all those key 3 benefits, right? The barrier layer, locking in the moisture, hydrating the skin, as well as keeping your skin soft and supple and smooth. Then you've got bakuchiol on top of that. Bakuchiol is a natural alternative to retinol. You all know what retinol does. That is the fountain of youth. So this is a moisturizer that will leave your skin looking and feeling hydrated, beautiful, totally address the visible signs of aging with the vitamin C and the bakuchiol, but it's a velvety texture. It is not oily, it is not greasy. Even though it's got that squalane in there, the touch that's left to the skin is just so soft and luxurious, but no grease, no oil, no slip. Perfect for under makeup. This is the kind of moisturizer that goes under makeup and it just makes your skin look its best, but makeup can just glide on and not slide off. Wonderful, wonderful brand and a great example of how squalane, even though it is technically like an oil, doesn't have to feel oily and can actually be used by all skin types. Okay, so up next, this is a nighttime mask, one that I particularly, in my own personal use, absolutely love. This is from Youth to the People. This is the Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. I love a nighttime mask. Now, when you hear the word mask and nighttime mask, Don't think it's gonna be heavy like a kind of a mask that you would put a heavy thick layer on that sits there and you rinse off. Though it tends to be a little bit thicker in consistency, nighttime masks, they do absorb into the skin. So you're not getting it all over your pillows. Don't worry about that. But what's amazing about a nighttime mask like this is, at nighttime, your skin, once it recognizes that it's in a safe zone, meaning your body is able to go to sleep, your skin will turn on its reparative functions, which means it stops protecting you from the outside world and it starts fixing and healing any damage that was caused from the day. So anything you supply your skin at night, it's gonna eat it up. It's gonna gobble it up. It's hungry. It's been working all day. It wants a buffet of delicious ingredients, and that's exactly what you're gonna get from this. So in this mask, you have vitamin C, like I said, a great antioxidant, a great ingredient that basically addresses all the visible signs of aging, removing dullness, brightening dark spots, alleviating any type of skin fine lines and wrinkles, firming, tightening, everything that you want from it. You've got the Squalane in here, which is really gonna go in and work overnight to make sure that that barrier layer gets strengthened and strong and healthy, keeps that skin supple, right? Locks in that moisture so you're not losing it during the hours while you're sleeping. Plus you've got a super berry complex in here, which is another antioxidant powerhouse, and hyaluronic acid, which we know really pulls water and moisture in from the environment around and actually implements it into your skin. So overall, a product like this is so wonderful for anyone, even someone with oily skin. If you're afraid of these types of really hydrating and emollient products during the daytime because you feel like your skin gets too oily, the nighttime is a great time. You may find that a product like this works really well and actually helps balance you during the day. Definitely check out night masks. Okay, so the next product, I'm going back to Biossance. So if through this video, as you've gotten here now, you're really intrigued about Squalane and you're like, I really think I want to get to know Squalane on a better level, Biossance is a brand that really utilizes Squalane as its hero ingredient. It's pretty much in all of their products, and they use it and mix it with some really interesting formulas and other additive ingredients that make for a powerhouse skincare brand that really focuses on the strength and the beauty of Squalane as a skincare ingredient. And this is their new, really wonderful product. It is the Squalane Vitamin C Rose Oil. And what you have in this product is a very lightweight, very quickly absorbed, soft skin oil, which is really wonderful, especially for those people who have, like I said, drier skin. Skin oils are wonderful to alleviate that internal dryness that you may feel your skin is going through. What's great about this is it has a botanical oil in there that is actually great to help firm your skin, which is wonderful. We all want that. Plus it adds the oil to the skin, which helps with Squalane. Remember this? Keeps it supple and soft. So when you add this, add vitamin C, right? We've been talking a lot about vitamin C. You know how good it is. Add the Squalane in too. Now you've got this wonderful, lightweight, luxurious feeling oil for your face that will actually leave it looking glowing and beautiful. Now, when you're using a oil for the face, a recommendation I often say to people is, add this in as the last step on your skincare. Think of oils. Remember how we were saying that Squalane locks in moisture, right? So it provides a final barrier, especially when it's paired with an oil. So if you do a skincare routine and you put all this wonderful stuff in and then you finish it with a product like this, this is like the sealant. It like locks all of that stuff really perfectly in place so your skin can really use all those ingredients and the environment doesn't start pulling them out throughout the day. So I always recommend any type of face oils, leave them for last and you'll see the best results. And then I saved something really innovative for last. I'm actually gonna talk about makeup. What? Makeup? Yes. So Sephora Collection did the Clean Velvet Cream Blush Palettes. There's two of them. And I know you're like, this is a video about Squalane. Well, well, this is a cream blush that's actually enriched with Squalane. So if you think about it, when you think about cosmetics in general, especially things like cream blushes and foundations and all these sort of liquid and emollient products, in the past, the old days, in the beginning of cosmetics, a lot of times they were using things like mineral oils and stuff like that to get the slip, to get that creaminess of a blush. And we know that's not necessarily the best stuff for skin. So what's wonderful is when brands like Sephora Collection go, well, why don't we substitute out some of those ingredients that are necessary, and instead of using those, we put in something that's actually can do the same function like Squalane, but give your skin some wonderful benefits, and that's exactly what's here. So you have the beautiful textures of a cream blush, so really beautiful, easy, they blend onto the skin, really gorgeous. You can apply with your fingers, with your hand, you can apply with a brush, a sponge, and they're just a great way to feel confident that you're applying a beautiful makeup product and it's actually got some benefits for your skin. Remember all those great things that we were talking about with Squalane, you're getting that in the cream blush. And in fact, in my opinion, I think it actually elevates the performance of the makeup, because what you're ending up with is the same way that Squalane is gonna really work with your skin. So think of how a cream blush is gonna look when it has that as its ingredient. It's actually gonna look more like your skin. It's gonna look less like you've applied makeup and more like you just naturally have this beautiful pink flush to your face. And isn't that the whole point of it? And I gotta be honest with you, these palettes, the color ranges are so beautiful. They're really easy to work with. You can mix the colors, you can create your own. You can use some as more sculpting shades, some as more bright pops of shades. But overall, I just think wonderful way to see how skincare, especially an ingredient like Squalane, is so versatile and so easy to use, and it can benefit all categories of beauty. And I think you'll definitely find it's gonna benefit you in your routine somewhere. Okay, so there you have it. A 101 understanding of Squalane and how you can use it in your routine. I hope you all enjoyed this and found it interesting. And check your current skincare, because you might be surprised to find out you're already using it. Also, don't forget in the comments section below, if you're using some Squalane products that you absolutely love and adore, share it with us. We love to hear about it. And since this is a beauty newbie video and it's all about really breaking down some of those hard to understand concepts in beauty, what I would love is if you have any suggestions of topics, leave them in the comments section below. If there's something that's going on in beauty right now, skincare, makeup, anything that you're like, gosh, I'm just so confused by this, let us know. Maybe the next beauty newbie video will be inspired by you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get new videos like this from us all the time. Keep you learning, keep you educated. And until next time, take a moment, get your skin soft, supple, and smooth by adding a little Squalane and make your day a little brighter. Take care, everyone. Bye.